My name is Tanay and I'm a rising senior at Cupertino High School. The project I'm working on is object detection using Raspberry Pi. For my first milestone, I set up my Raspberry Pi and got it to work on my monitor, and I also got a pre-trained model from NanoNets to work on the Raspberry Pi. The Raspberry Pi itself is a mini computer with ports for HDMI, a port for a camera, USB ports, and also a port for an SD card, which goes on the bottom. My first step in setting up the Raspberry Pi was to download the Raspberry Pi OS onto the SD card, which I did using the Raspberry Pi Imager. I downloaded the Imager onto my desktop and then inserted the SD card into my desktop so I could write the script for the OS and the SD card onto the SD card. I then put the SD card with all the software into the Raspberry Pi. For the pre-trained model, I chose a face detection model from NanoNets so I could test the camera. I first wrote the code for taking a picture, and then using the picture I took, I ran the pre-trained model from NanoNets, and additionally drew bright green rectangles around the faces that were detected. As you can see, the pre-trained model was able to detect the faces of my face, my brother's face, and even my dad's face when he was wearing a hat. So this is my first milestone, and I learned a lot about the basics of object detection using Raspberry Pi.